discussion of addition resolution to tonight's agenda.
Mr. President, we have an addition to the agenda. It is going to be item 11G, approval of vacation payout.
Also want to remove item 12C since that was postponed before the meeting.
Approval of agenda.
President, I move the Willow Run Board of Education approve the agenda as amended.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the agenda as amended. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I move the Willow Run Board of Education approve the minutes as presented from the special board meeting of April 30, 2012, and the board meeting of May 3, 2012.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the minutes as presented from the special board meeting of April 30th, 2012, and board meeting of May 3rd, 2012. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any acknowledgements or correspondence tonight?
That's not.
Committee reports.
No.
Nope. All right. Discussion of change of board members' terms of office.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education open for continued discussion of the amendment of board bylaws and board members' rotation schedules.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education open for continued discussion of the amendment of board bylaws and board members' rotation schedules. Discussion.
Well, the last time we were talking about this, everyone said we wanted to see what it would look like graphed out. So I presented for you today what the lawyers recommend based on the 6-year modification and the 4-year modification.
Anything else to discuss about that matter? All right. Approval of overnight field trip. Oh, I'm sorry.
Out of state.
Out of state field trip.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the out-of-state field trip for the Primary Learning Center students to visit the Toledo Zoo on May 14, 2012.
Support.
It was attached to the previous,
Printer malfunction.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the out-of-state field trip for the Primary Learning Center students to visit the Toledo Zoo on May 14, 2012. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. It's, who's that, Ms. Smith?
yes. How about a report on the field trip?
Mrs. Sykes and Mrs. Rowan's class had a wonderful time at the Toledo Zoo. The weather prevailed for us, and we were very appreciative that they had a wonderful day at the zoo, learning about all the different sports that they
All right. Thank you. Approval of overnight field trip.
Mr. President, I move the Willow Run Board of Education approve the overnight field trip of the Willow Run High School Science Club students on a backpacking trip to Porcupine Mountains in western Upper Peninsula on June 9th and June 16th, 2012.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the overnight field trip of the Willow Run High School Science Club students on a backpacking trip to Porcupine Mountains in western Upper Peninsula on June 9th through June 16th, 2012. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of monthly bills payable.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the following general fund checks, check number 57294 through and including check number 57445, with the exception of voided checks as noted on page 7 of the general fund check register, totaling $1,406,229.31, and no building and site checks.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the following general fund checks. Check number 57294 through and including check number 57445, with the exception of voided checks as noted on page 7 of the general fund check register, totaling $1,406,229.31, and no building and site checks. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of Washtenaw Intermediate School District budget resolution.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Community Schools Board of Education approve the following resolution concerning the Washtenaw Intermediate School District budget. Whereas Section 624 of the Revised Schools Code has been amended, required the Intermediate School Board to submit its proposed budget not later than May 1st of each year to the board of each constituent district for review. And whereas not later than June 1 of each year, the board of each constituent district shall review the proposed intermediate school district budget, shall adopt a board resolution expressing its support for or disapproval of the proposed intermediate school district budget, and shall submit to the intermediate school district board any specific objections and proposed changes to the constituent district board as to the budget. Now, therefore, be it resolved that, 1, the Board of Education has received and reviewed the proposed intermediate school district budget in accordance with Section 624 of the Revised School Code as amended, and by the adoption of this resolution expresses its support for the proposed school district budget. 2, the Secretary of the Board of Education or his or her designee shall forward a copy of this resolution to the Intermediate School Board or its superintendent no later than June 1, 2011, I believe it should be 12. 3, all resolutions insofar as they conflict with this resolution, be and the same are hereby rescinded.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Community Schools Board of Education approve the resolution concerning Washtenaw Intermediate School District budget. Roll call.
Trustee Stevens.
Aye.
Trustee Myers.
Aye.
Trustee Stewart.
Aye.
Trustee Meadows.
Aye.
Trustee Thomas.
Aye.
I vote aye, Mr. President.
Aye. Motion carries. Discussion of virtual learning program.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education open for discussion the intergovernmental agreement